house, and I'm still staying at home. I'm still staying with my mom. Though I do have this, small house, bedroom house, and I was just observing everything, and I was like, man, this guy is so blessed, man. This guy is so blessed. He has freedom. He has, a nice furniture. He has, a nice sound system. And I looked at him and I was like, he has a job, you know, and I started having all these excuses in my mind that, he's privileged. His father is still alive. His father is working. His father perhaps gave him some connections for him, to be able to be at such a level. His mom is still working, and I was like, man, I don't have a father. My father passed away when I was 2 years old. My mom, she doesn't have, not even a single connection, to help me, in terms of, financial stability and stuff. But as soon as I came here, you know, I faced, whatever excuses, I confronted whatever excuses that were playing in my mind, whatever comparisons that were there to steal my joy, whatever things that were inside of me, eating me, telling me, man, you're weak, you know, just give up. This is how life works. If you don't have a connection, if you don't have a brother or an uncle who can hook you up with anything, just give up and settle for whatever that you have. But I was like, man, I'm going to reset my mindset, and that is what I want you to do. If you're feeling down, if you feel like, uh, your life, you're stuck, things are not adding up, you know, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not settle for less. You know what you have inside of you. You know the plan that you have. You know the dream that you have. And do not settle. Do not take any excuses and say, man, it is what it is. I'm gonna settle for this. It's time that you update your mental system. It's time that you delete whatever thoughts of negativity, whatever excuses, whatever fears that you have. And it is time that you download a new perspective, a new mindset that, man, for whatever it is, man, I'm gonna be a man or a woman that is going to be known for trying. That's all. That's all that I told myself, that, man, at least try. At least try this, whatever dream that I have, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do something. I'm not gonna let a day go by, without me having invested, or do something that is gonna pave the way towards my dream. Whatever that you feed, it will grow. Whatever that you water, it will grow. And if I keep on watering the fears in my heart, the fears in my mind, the excuses, the complaining, whatsoever things that I have in my mind, those things are gonna grow, and then they're gonna turn into regrets. And I imagine myself as a, 70-year-old. I imagine myself as an old man sitting, and will I look back and say, man, I tried? Will I look back and I said, man, I failed at this, I failed at this, I failed at that? But, or will I look back and I say, man, I was scared. And at that time, perhaps I would have overcame my fears. At that time, the fears in my heart right now, they would have disappeared. And I'll be looking down and I said, man, if only I had tried. If only I had did my best. If only I had knocked on those doors that I was scared to knock. If only I had asked that person out. If only I had, asked a question in class, or, wherever you are. If only I had stood up and said, man, I'm handing down this resignation letter and I'm going out there to chase my dreams. And I'm not saying that you should leave your job, but you know what's in your heart. Nobody's gonna come out there and tell you this is the dream that you have, this is the talent that you have. The people that we see, the people that we inspired by, the role models that we see, that we know, those people, they didn't allow fear to hold them in bondage. They didn't allow excuses or the opinions of other people to eat that dream, that desire in them. They didn't allow any excuses. They took a step, and that's what I want you to do. That's what I want to do as well. To take a step and say, man, screw it with what people are saying. Screw the excuses, the fears, whatsoever that is there, the boundaries, the limitations. Screw all those things. I'm gonna stand up and do what I feel I want to achieve, what I want to achieve, what I feel that I'm called to do. So, whatever dream that you have, whatever desire that you have, go out there and chase it. Do not allow excuses and fears and the things of this life to disturb you. Be focused and delete all distractions, delete all the things that are trying to stop you, and do what is right.